Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be playing Ryze versus either TF or Smolder mid. Looks like Smolder. And we're going to be playing in Diamond Elo. And the build we have in store for you today is the maximum mana Ryze. So this build involves getting Archangels, usually second, Roa, usually first, and then Luden's Companion, usually third. And what this does is Ryze's all of his abilities and his passive have to do with mana. You know, his mana gives him damage, and then his AP gives him mana. And once you get Seraphs, your mana gives you AP, and that feeds in recursively into each other to get a really nice effect going there. Okay, so we are versus the Smolder. I know this guy has a point-and-click ability, as do I. So here I'm going to walk up when he's looking to farm, do that. And then looks like I just won the trade for free there. We are running the Gathering Storm. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what the runes are. So Phase Rush as usual. Oh, so sad. And then I have double AP shards. I'm going to go back up. I have the Elixir. I have Transcendence. And I have Mana Flow. Pretty standard stuff here. I almost missed that one too. For those of you that have been wondering where I've been, well, I got sick and then wasn't really able to think very well because of the sickness. I had a fever and all that. And then I also have been coughing nonstop for the past 3 weeks. So that has put a dent in my upload plans. But hopefully we should be getting back into the swing of things. Oh my god, that is absolutely broken. Okay, so honestly, this is my first time laning versus Smolder. It's pretty annoying. That hitbox on that little thing is pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I have Ghost, by the way. I recommend Ghost for basically anybody not playing in Challenger. Why is this? Because, you know, Ryze's team fighting kind of sucks with how mobile every champion in the game of League of Legends is these days. So you kind of need that Ghost to, you know, get you going. I'm gonna try and get him to use his... I want him to use his, like, little big ball thing. My god, that's broken. Okay, nice. I got the bounce off. Get the Q. Aw. Okay, no big deal. Let's see. I have a DC. Someone DC'd earlier, but... Okay, so we're gonna hit level 4 here. This guy has Doran's ring. Sometimes I may mute to mute my coughs. Alright, okay, so that guy is over there. What I can do is... Okay, so it looks like nothing going on there. Is this guy for real, man? Stupid ass freaking Skarner gank, dude. Can catch him, maybe? Okay, so here's the plan, guys. We just want to base, and because Ryze is Ryze, and I can just shove like this, and I know, what's his face, Skarner is bot side. You just hug the top side, and we should be able to get out of here. Oh, that hit. And he's dead. See ya. That's worth. I have no possible escape route there. Only thing I can do is I can kill the guy. Because Skarner, he has this little... Oh my god, that's big. It's bigger than it used to be, it feels like. So yeah, that's the only thing I could do there. I'm going to go ahead and get Catalyst. Not the biggest fan of this purchase just because of how expensive it is. Honestly, what I would like is like boots. But we really want to get the Roa going because we're going triple AP. I might even get Malignance because that's the actual maximum mana, but this actually does nothing for Ryze, so probably not. I'll probably get Rabadon's Death Cap instead. Okay, so this should help with laning just because I have a whole bunch of extra sustain now. What the heck? What in the world was that? Okay, so looks like we're doing the little thingies over there. I'm gonna go ahead and hover. My jungler starting now. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, this is patch 14.3. Basically, Ryze got huge buffs on this patch because all of his items got cheaper. or more efficient. So for example, Roa gives, I believe, 100 more mana and 50 more health for the same cost. Whereas Luden's Companion, 100 gold cheaper. Archangels, 100 gold cheaper. Malignant's 100 gold cheaper, but that's technically not a Ryze item. Because it can't do anything with his ulti. Oh, I gotta leave. Fruit should be coming up soon. I'll go, go to the bottom side. Sorry for the coughs, guys. I can't mute it in time half the time. Alright, so anytime you have Prowl, there's a couple things you can do. You can look for like roams, you can look for a base, or you can look for fruit. If you like to stay in lane, win lane, then I recommend fruit. It's just really strong. So here, what I'm doing, I'm stacking up EEQ because that will give me move speed and able to do this. Oh wow, fast little guy. So, name of the game when you're versing range champion is you try to get like either EQ bounces or just like basically free Qs. I'm not even gonna risk it. I don't trust my CSing right now. I'm out of here. I don't really want to deal with any of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna base, because my bot lane has to base as well. So it's not like we're gonna pressure the map or anything right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my Ionian boots, just because. Move speed is really, really important as Ryze. That's why I go Ghost, so I can actually like catch up to people, deal damage to the people. Because look at, this is my auto range, right? I'm gonna shift to my W range. It's literally the same range, okay? So you basically play on your auto range, which is 550. So yeah, very short range champion, aside from the Qs, of course. So that's why move speed compensates for that lack of range. Whenever you put your wards, try to make it always to the like closest to the river, and also not to the exact like left or right, but like somewhere towards the middle so you can see everything. Here we're getting prio because looks like there's a fight brewing. I have my Elixir of Force to get some adaptive damage in case anything happens. This is a great place to ward. It gives you access to this pathway, that pathway, and also just a river pathway. All right, and then we're gonna get back to lane. And just start laning again. It looks like this guy's rushing a Triforce here. Okay, so what I want to do is EEQ into move speed. Nice, I landed that. So I waited a bit there because, you know, I'm learning as we go about Smolder's laning. The fact that he gets a lot of move speed, if he waits a little, allows me to kind of adjust and juke it, or aim, or adjust for the juke, I mean. Damn, he has kind of high range. Okay, so here we can get a good bounce off. I can almost guarantee it. Bam, there we go. W, E, Q, EQ, and he's run out of juice. So I can get the plate here. Muted that cough in time, thankfully. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. If I can get my E on this guy, then he just dies, because that can set up for a root. You know, I didn't even get to finish the thought. It just happened, you know. So, and that is how you solo kill as Ryze, guys. Always think about getting the E. Oh well. I'm out of here. Later, bitch. Ghost is so broken, guys. I should beat him, by the way, but I'm gonna go for some poke if I can. Some spread. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good patch for Ryze, guys. All right, so we go base. I hope the game doesn't end too soon, because I've tried recording this a few times already, and every time I would get my like third item, and then the game just ends. So hopefully that doesn't happen. All right, so we're gonna go into Archangels next. That is just the standard procedure. Really, the build doesn't really deviate until third item, you know, because Roa gives you the mana, so that's how you get maximum mana with the Roa. Yeah, I suppose you could try like Ludens and then this, but like that's kind of, you're like asking to lose if you do that, because you're just gonna be so squishy. And you wouldn't get the maximum amount of mana. Okay, out of range. Okay, so now that guy has to go base. Wait, they swapped. I'm versus TF now. Smolder is bot. I made this guy rage quit his lane. Except now he's winning. Funny. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna shove. So never leave the wave before you finish shoving it out, right? So some of you guys might have been tempted to, like, as soon as you saw those low bot laners, just go bot, right? Well, that's wrong, because you always have to finish your business before you leave your lane. No? Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. Can I catch her? Nah, she's like Nami. She gives like move speed to herself. I could try. Okay, yeah, there's no catching that. So I thought Smolder would die. He lived with like 58 health, right? So, yeah, I tried to get both, but didn't work out. All right, so we just shoved the wave in. Right now we are 4-1. Okay, and then we just like go this side. If this guy face checks, we can actually kill him. Not too much to be done, because he had to face check a different direction if anything was going to happen. Okay, so big concept here, guys. You see my Jhin mid, right? He was doing that out of base. Always look at the minimap, right? A mistake that most people would make is that they would just go straight back to mid, dividing farm between yourself and your ADC. Never do you want to share farm with your ADC. You are the two most important roles in the game. If you're sharing farm, something is wrong. Unless you're sieging. That's like the only exception. So, basically, I see Jhin looking to take over mid. I should look to take over an empty lane, which was bot in this case. And I was close to it. So, that saves us time because I don't have to like base or anything, right? I can just walk straight to bot. Here I'm just pathing through mid because you should always path through mid when you're coming out of base, because a lot of things happen around mid, right? And if you're there for it, you can impact the game. Basically, you want to be at the right place at the right time as a mid laner in the mid game, or even the early game when you're roaming. But typically, roaming is not the best because you just want to win your lane before roaming. Roaming should only be done like after you win your lane, or if you can't do anything to push your lane any further, or unless there's like a straight up like double kill dive opportunity waiting for you to collect. So what I'm doing here is, oh my god, this little bastard. Oh, okay, well that's not good. I can outrun that, but that's cringe. Real cringe. Yeah, so there you don't take the ult because you can get canceled. Okay, so right now I can't do anything on the map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these Krugs. And then I'll probably take a base afterwards and then just walk back to bot. Or I could just stay bot one wave. This is... Okay, so if I stay bot one wave, that's like really grief. I'm not going to lie. Because TF could ult me. Assuming it's up. And Nami could have stayed if she was smart. So you should just base there. If you find yourself 50% health or lower, always take a base rather than like risk it, because the only thing that can ruin your game more than losing a wave, or you don't even lose a wave most of the time, you only lose like 4 minions. The only thing that can ruin it more is dying, because then you lose the wave, then you die, you give over 300 gold, you give up like a third of a level because solo kill EXP, And yeah, then the game is actually screwed. Okay, so I shoved out bot. Reason I didn't go path through mid this time is because no one was mid. There wasn't anything to path to. Nothing was going to happen. Oh, 400 gold. All right, let's get out of here then. So I'm going to hold on to this pink right now. And I'm going to upgrade my item. And this time, let's see. There's no objectives, no neutrals. That wave is kind of far. I'll do like... I won't path straight to mid. I'll path between bot and mid. I'll go through the jungle. Because I still want to be around mid if anything happens. But at the same time, I kind of want to go to collect farm. Okay, so... Nothing's happening bot right now. What I might do is I'm just going to go straight up mid. Because this bot wave, it's on their side of the map. Whenever it's on their side of the map, you don't really have to... Oh, okay. Well, this is awkward because now something's happening. Okay, so what we should do here is... Okay, well, this is so weird that a fight actually happens here. So you always want to just hover the area just because something might happen, right? If something does happen, then you'll be there for it. Alright, I'll get the Nami, just get that support out of the way. See, this is what I'm talking about. Right place, right time. You know? Like, if I was bot right now to collect that 6 to 12 minions, nothing good would have happened. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this guy's just out. He's too fast. And then we kind of want to leave after this. Don't want to stay too long. But I want to get this wave first before Smolder can do anything about it. Here, I'm going to eat EQ. Oh, I forgot he can jump walls, man. This freaking champion, dude. Whatever. Alright, so, next item, Lost Chapter. What are you doing, bro? What? Okay, then we get the next wave. So why do I get the next wave? It's because it's about to meet. You know, if this wave was around here, then I would just base. But because like the wave is already here, like you save more time shoving the wave and then basing, and then going all the way back here to get that wave again. So, all right. So next item, Luden's Companion. All right, we'll just get all the components. You might notice I skipped Dark Seal. This is just because I want to get to the item, like ASAP, so I can actually showcase the build. You know, I've tried like 4 times already in previous recordings. It didn't go too well. Like it went well because I won the games, but I didn't get to the items and actually use it. Like the games would end as soon as I got the items. Suffering from success. All right, so I want the blue buff here. And my mana right now is at a whopping 4,400. Pretty crazy. Alright, so we can look to fight Smolder. TF could... Okay, so TF is bot, so don't have to worry about that at all. We also have the Archangel's effect, so most fights we should just win. I don't see Skarner, that's the only thing. Here, so you might be tempted to just ult on him, which actually I will. Because I actually don't want him to get the tower. Oh my god, I do too much damage. Alright, so 300 gold until my next item. I don't see Smolder still. Alright, not Smolder, Skarner. Okay, so very close to it. I'm going to go ahead and actually hit this ward. I could go all the way back to Gromp, but given how my teammates are already pressuring bot, I don't really want to do anything that will, you know, take any pressure off the game. Okay, so these guys are committing a sin right now. They have two solo laners to a lane. You don't want that either, because usually in mid game, one solo laner should farm the side lane, and the other either groups or farms the other side lane. You don't want 2 solo laners in the side lane. Very, very sinful. Okay, now I base. Now I finally get my item. We have reached the build, guys. Luden's Companion has been achieved, and we're about to get that Rod of Ages level up proc. Beautiful. Okay, so 5.1k mana. Let me just show you guys the freaking ratios on this thing. Wait, it doesn't even show it. Well, thanks, Riot. Wow, okay, but you can see how much damage. My Q does 440. My W does 567. 567, wow. That's crazy. Now it's at 603 because I leveled it up. And I have 38.79% mana. Okay, so I'm trying to get to this guy. If I can EW, he just dies. Okay, no EW or anything. So I'll tell you guys right now, I should be at this Baron, but I really want to just show this build off. And keep in mind, I'm not playing in like Giga Low or anything. I'm playing in Diamond, High Diamond, like very close to Masters. So yeah, this build is definitely viable. Is it better than the Zanya's build? Probably not. If you're ahead, this could be good, because if you're ahead, you kind of just want damage, right? At the same time, you kind of want survivability, so I'm always going to say that the Zanya's build is better. However, the last comment from the last video said they want to see this build, so here we are. We are showing you this build. Alright, so we're going to start side laning a bit. I think, okay, I hit level 6. Oh my god. Okay, well, I mean, I can definitely tell that I'm doing more damage than I usually do, because usually my E does not one-shot the frickin' caster minion. Usually it lets me spread it. But yeah, this is something. Okay, so they're fighting over there. I'm just gonna keep slitting. They have it all under control. Okay. Just gonna sit here. I just wanna hit a champion. I should be hitting the tower, but I want the game to go on. Okay, can I one-shot him? If I can get him in range, I can probably one-shot him. Okay, wow, look at that damage. Yo, where'd Nami go? Oh, fuck! Worth. Okay. Yeah. Well, we got one fight off with it. I mean, the build path itself is very nice. I mean, well, it's just a regular build path. You guys go right into Seraphs, and then you get more damage. Instead of opting into survivability, you would normally go Zanya's. You opt into more damage here. And, well, as you can see, I'm just one-shotting minions. I'm one-shotting Nami like she's a minion. Yeah, definitely say this build is pretty strong, especially if you're ahead.